What if the most terrifying creatures on Earth were never aliens, never demons, and never came from another dimension? What if they were flesh, living, breathing flesh, hiding among us for nearly a century? In 1931, strange meat-like organisms began appearing across the world. No one knew where they came from. They weren't animals. They weren't plants. They were something completely new. At first, scientists believed they were harmless. Some species looked small and weak. Others seemed edible. Humanity thought they had discovered a new food source. But that was their first mistake. One of the first species was called the crawl. It looked like vines made entirely of meat, spreading rapidly across forests and cities. People ignored it until it started growing everywhere. Then came the trimmings, small pieces of living flesh that moved on their own. At first, they seemed harmless, but they were only the beginning. Then, humanity met the mimics, creatures that could perfectly copy human appearance, your face, your voice, your movements. They hunted by blending in. By the time you noticed, it was already too late. The harvesters were worse. Massive flesh predators that paralyzed victims with venom before slowly consuming them alive. But nothing was more disturbing than the hosts of influence. These creatures released spores into the air. Spores that entered human minds, controlling thoughts, creating servants. And this is where the story gets darker. The government knew. They covered it up. Some believe powerful companies used these creatures in food products, feeding them directly to humanity. Then, in 1972, giant flesh towers appeared. The monoliths, immovable, unbreakable, standing in silence like ancient gods. At the center of it all was the singularity, a floating black sphere, the source of everything, every creature connected to it. Like a hive mind, ancient hidden stories speak of a lost prince, a being that fell from the stars, sleeping beneath the earth, waiting to rise again. Some say human cults now feed the singularity, sacrificing people to help it grow stronger. And if all of this is true, humanity was never the predator. We were the prey, watched, controlled, prepared. Because the real horror of Vita Carnis isn't the monsters you can see. It's the ones already hiding among us.